Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome, dear students of class 10. Welcome you all to the online class organized by Dr. Khastagir Government Girls High School, Chattogram. I hope all of you are keeping very well and you are staying at your home safely and also doing your studies very well. I am also fine by the grace of Almighty. So before starting our today's class, I want to introduce myself. This is Sabrina Islam, Assistant Teacher English. So our today's class is on your EFT, that is English First Paper, reading part, synthesis. So let's introduce our today's lesson. Before that, all of you look here. What can you see here? Yes, look at the picture. He is the great son of our country. Who is he? What do you know about him? Yes, dear learners, I think all of you know him very well. He is none but Zohir Raihan, the most talented filmmaker of Bangladesh. So our today's topic is about this great son of our country. You will get this lesson in your EFT book, Unit 10, Lesson 4. And the name of that lesson is They Had Dreams, Part 2. In your previous lesson, in your previous class, I think you have known about another dreamer that was about Pritilata Wardebet. So our today's class is on another dreamer that is about this great son, the great son of our soil, Zohir Raihan, the most talented filmmaker of Bangladesh. So dear learners, take your EFT book and try to follow what is shown here. Okay, before reading the text, I want to introduce you with some new words. Okay, the words are possession, then genocide, prison, and the last one is here, documentary. All of you look here. I have added 4 pictures for better understanding, for your better understanding. Okay, the first one. What can you see here? Okay, dear learners, you can see here a lot of people. They are doing something. They are going ahead. They are moving forward. Maybe they are trying to speak out something for establishing their demand. So when you see this type of gathering for demanding something, that is called possession. You can use other word like parade for this one. Next, genocide. What can you see here? You can see here many people and they are not alive. Maybe they are killed. So genocide means killing people all and sundry. Prison. Okay, you can match this word with this picture. You can use another word for prison, that is jail. Then the next one here, documentary. Yes, the person is taking some photographs. Yes, so documentary means using pictures or interviews with people involved in real events to provide a factual report on a particular subject. Dear learners, I have other words, some other words for you. Look here, conspiracy. What does it mean? A secret plan by a group to do something unlawful or harmful. I have made a sentence for you. The ruler of West Pakistan made conspiracy against people of East Pakistan. So you know what does it mean. Next word is here, legendary. Very well known. Yes, Mother Teresa is a very well known person. So we can use for, instead of well known, we can use legendary person. Next, miniature. What does it mean? A much smaller size than normal. Very small. It can be tree, it can be any object also. We can also say a very small copy of an object. Yes, here is a sentence for you. We see here a miniature tree in the tub. Next word, atrocity. What does it mean? An extremely weak or cruel act, typically one involving physical violence or injury. So here the sentence is, throwing acid is an atrocity to women. Okay, look here. This is the text. You will have get these text in your EFT book. You can read the text from your EFT book also. Dear learners, after reading this text, you will know the information, the many things about Zohir Raihan, about this great son. You will know about his birthplace, birth date. Yes, you will also know different activities participated by this great son. For example, he participated in language movement, then Amtala, the historic Amtala meeting. Then he also participated in mass movement in 1969, and he also participated in the Liberation War of 1971. These are the major activities participated by this great son of our soil. Next, you will also you will also know about this great son's dream. What was his dream? Actually, his dream was to see the inception of a free and independent country, independent Bangladesh. That was his dream. You know, actually, his dream came true, but the sorrowful thing is that this dreamer could not see, okay, could not enjoy this. But now we enjoy this freedom. We also know about some great works of this great son. For example, the legendary film Jiban Theke Neya, that was based on the language movement of 1952. And we also know the best known documentary that is named Stop Genocide. These are the great works of this great son, Zohir Raihan. And we have also known about his missing date, that is on 30 December 1971. Okay, dear learners, now all of you look here. Okay, there are some pictures. Can you guess actually from which film or documentary are these pictures taken? Yes, dear learners, I think you all are well known with this film. The film is named Jiban Theke Neya, and Zohir Raihan directed the film. You have got this information in your EFT book, in your lesson text. The film is based on our language movement of 1952. Now, look here again. What can you see here? These are some other pictures about one of his great work, that is Stop Genocide. That was made by Zohir Raihan, documentary film, yes, by Zohir Raihan, that is based on 1971. That means on our liberation war. And this documentary is only for 20 minutes. You can enjoy this yourself. Okay, dear learners. Now we are going to do some exercises of your EFT book. Section C, what is there? Use appropriate information from the text above to complete the read. That means the text that we have already read, we have already discussed. So you have to fill up these box by giving information after reading the text. So participated in, I have already discussed in which activities this great son participated. Okay, look here, I want to show you that. Language movement 1952, yes, he participated in this event. Then historic Amtala meeting in 1952, he also participated in this one. Mass movement of 1969. Next, you can see another one, that is Liberation War 1971. Okay, dear learners, we have known that this great man is famous for these events, but he has another thing, another activity. What is that? Yes, he was also a filmmaker, most talented one. Best documentary, Stop Genocide. That is his best documentary. Next one, movie based on language movement, that is Jibon Theke Neya, and missing since 30 December 1971. Next, his dream. What was his dream? His dream was to see the inception of a free, independent Bangladesh. That came true after his missing. So I think all of you have done it correctly. Now, look, there is another one. I have done some of these sentences, incomplete sentences for you, and you will do the other sentences. Okay, the first one I have done for you. Zohir Raihan is famous as a filmmaker and an activist of liberation work. Number 2, Raihan was imprisoned because, okay, he was imprisoned for what? For what activity he was imprisoned? I think you know that very well. Next, he participated in, okay, you have known about different events where he participated in. You can write any two of them here. Number 4, Jibon Theke Neya symbolizes. What does this symbolize? Write down about that. Number 5, he donated his money to the Freedom Fighters Trust. I have done it for you. Next, number 6, he worked to organize world people. Only if you write world people, it will be completed. By his great documentary, Stop Genocide. Then number 7, his disappearance is a great. This is also incomplete one. So all of you, I think you have completed these sentences. Now match your answer from here. Raihan was imprisoned because he took part in a procession on 21st February 1952. Number 3, third one, he participated in historic Ankara meeting and mass movement. Number 4, Jibon Theke Neya symbolizes the revolt against the autocratic government of that time. Number 5, he donated his money. Okay, we have completed this one. Number 6, we have already done. Number 7, his disappearance is a great. We can complete it in different ways. His disappearance is a great loss for the nation, or you can write it in another way, like his disappearance is a great misfortune for us, like that. Okay, dear learners, now I want to discuss 2 questions with you. The first one, why is Zohir Raihan considered a freedom fighter though he was a filmmaker? So what is the reason behind this? He's a filmmaker, but we can consider him also as a freedom fighter. Can you understand this question? Yes, I think you can understand. So how can we answer this question? I have done it for you. So if you look here, though Zohir Raihan was a filmmaker, he is considered a freedom fighter also because he gave his money to the Freedom Fighters Trust. By this, he contributed in the liberation war. Then you can see other activity of him. He also organized people in favor of Bangladesh liberation war by his great documentary Stop Genocide. He attracted world people's sentiment by his great documentary that is named Stop Genocide. So these are the things he did to be considered as a freedom fighter besides being a filmmaker. You can write it in this way, or you can write in your own language, but the information, the things will be these things. Okay, then another one. How does the title of the lesson fit the story of Zohir? Okay, what is the title of our today's lesson? You have seen that in the beginning of our class. Here the lesson title was They Had Dreams 2, Part 2. So why we can say this, that the title of the lesson fits the story of Zohir. I have also done this answer for you. All of you look here. Yes, the title of the lesson fits to the story. The title is They Had Dreams. Similarly, the story is about Zohir Raihan's dream for a democratic society that will ensure freedom of speech and will. So, dear learners, you can see how this title fits the story of Zohir Raihan. Because in this text, we have learned about Zohir Raihan's dream, that was to see the inception of free, independent Bangladesh, where people can enjoy freedom of speech and will. He wanted to ensure that. So, this is absolutely correct that the title of the lesson fits to that story. You can write this in this way, or you can write in your own language. Language can be different. Okay, dear learners, now a homework for you. There is a homework for you. Yes, project work in groups. Meet a freedom fighter in your locality. Interview him or her. Then write a paragraph on him or her. So you can't do it in group now, as you are not attending your regular classes, but you can discuss with your friends in groups. You can discuss about this, and then you individually also do this. If you know any freedom fighter, you can interview him or her, and you can then write a paragraph on him or her. So this is your homework, dear learners. Try to do it yourself. And thank you all for attending this class. And all of you, stay home, stay safe, and try to follow all the rules of health. And also say your prayers so that we can overcome this hard time. We want to attend our regular classes again. So, dear learners, try to follow the rules of health and also pray to the Almighty so that the Almighty helps us to start our regular classes in our schools. Okay, dear learners, Allah Hafiz. Thank you all again.